The microhistory is a branch of the social history of recent development that analyze any class of event, personal or other performance on the past that in any other treatment on the course and go on the nose on this. Look for a microhistory example and identify some uncharacterized. I choose the microhistory of Mama Tingo because it should stay the history in fighting woman was fought for the right on the person as simple present woman. I also choose her microhistory because I think she has not been given Mary. She deserves. She was an heroine for our country and admirable woman. Characterized on the microhistory. This microhistory is characterized by going other side the main character on the story should have more merit for this but his bravery. Also, this microhistory talk about the fair carries out by these characters calling Mama Tingo. Also seek to spread the show on the people of that time by tragic event. In this microhistory, the narrative style coming out is the microhistory exporting movement and manifest. This microhistory is brave. Is the microhistory and justing again poor people stand out. 5. The rights to microhistory, imprinting the character I investigate this an example. The promise. My grandmother got sick and signed that she no longer spoke, where our community she's like she used to she's sliding aid. The next day, when she was talking, her in the ambulance said goodbye. To her, I told her that she's cold and pashed. That our promise could be kept. Yesterday, May 25, she's turning 1 year. That she's passing away as time I miss her, but I know that she's ready. She's keeping her promise. Upon waking up every morning, the man thinks his coffee on the balcony looking in the last page.
Fables are characterized by their moralizations. These short tales were once passed down as folklore to teach listeners the difference between right and wrong, give advice on proper behavior and manners, and offers maxims to live by. A number of colloquial phrases are derived from fables, such as a wolf in sheep's clothing and sour grapes. A fable is a short history that illustrates a moral lesson. The plot of a fable includes a simple conflict and a resolution, followed by a maxim. Fables feature anthropomorphized animals and natural elements as main characters. The moral of a fable, an overarching rule to life by that transcends the specifics of the history, is usually stated at the end. For example, in the fable of the wolf and the sheep, a wolf in sheep's clothing is able to infiltrate the sheep's pasture without raising any alarm and easily make a meal out of the sheep. The moral of the story is that appearances can be deceiving. The wolf in sheep's clothing. A certain wolf could not get enough to eat because of the watchfulness of the shepherds. But one night he found a sheep skin that had been cast aside and forgotten. The next day, dressed in the skin, the wolf strolled into the pasture with the sheep. Soon a little lamb was following him about and was quickly led away to slaughter. That evening the wolf entered the fold with the flock, but it happened that the shepherd took a fancy for mutton fowl that every that very evening, and picking up a knife, went to the fold. There, the first he laid hands on and killed was the wolf. The evil door of Fate comes to harm through his own deceit. This fable is composed of many elements of the elementary test, such as the plot, the characters, the context, the exhibition, the narrations, development, the suspense, the announcement, and the end, that always leaves the main ideology that is the value, as always is based on leaving a moral message.
Hi, my name is Victoria Gonzalez, and I'm going to read a fable that I made with two institutional values. One day in the forest, the ants was preparing for the winter. Her was working hard to be able to spend the winter in peace. The bird asking to her, "Why do you work so much?" The ant answered him, "I'm preparing for the winter." The bear looked at her and laughed. The ant answered, "I'm working without heels and with quality, so that everything going well." The bird laughed and said, "There is still a lot of time. When the winter comes, the bird still did not have food and spend the winter. He was not responsible for keeping everything that was going to need to the winter." The moral of the story: who work without quality acted with responsibility. That's all for me. Thank you so much.